Hello, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So today I want to talk about passions and sometimes the pitfalls behind passions. I'm a firm believer in living a passionate life. I fully endorse following your passions and investigating them and seeing where they lead you and what pathways they take you on and what discoveries you learn about the world and about your community and about yourself. I think being passionate about something does all of that and 1,000 things more. I think that whether you're a person who has one passion and you fully dive right into that, or whether you have 1,000 passions like I do and you investigate each one of them, I don't think it's a right or wrong. Neither is better or worse than the other. I think that what it does for you, how it enhances your life, how you can go out and share that passion and that joy and that discovery with the world, that's the important part. The pitfalls of passion are that sometimes we become so passionate about something it overshadows everything else. It takes control of our lives. It becomes its own entity, and we are just a part of it rather than it being a part of us. And that can really, I was going to say upset the apple cart, but it's sort of an understatement. That can really screw with your life. Sometimes people are passionate about other people, and that's an even slipperier slope to go down, because people change, circumstances change, and even if it's your own kids, they grow up, but they move on. Your relationships change, right? So there's even less control if your passion centers around somebody else. The other pitfall with passion is that when you're somebody like me who has a lot of passions, you can't do them all justice. You can't maybe delve into them all in the same way that you'd like to be able to do it. What happens is you run out of time. I'm starting to realize. And so then you sort of have to, rethink things and think about what is it that you're most passionate about? Where is it that your heart just explodes with joy? And how can you share that with the world? The third thing about passion is that sometimes it is so overwhelming that it's hard to express. There aren't words, or there aren't images, or you feel like nobody else can possibly understand what it is that you are feeling because the feelings are so broad and so deep. And that's both a blessing and a curse, right? Because while you're feeling it, it's so overwhelming. It's so almost otherworldly that it's incredible. But you can't share it. You can't express it. You can't, and it just kind of gobbles you up sometimes. Not necessarily, for a long period of time. It could just be for 5 minutes. But you can't, somebody will say to you, what are you feeling? And you're like, you can't possibly express it. And it's a shame, but it's just the way it is. So I think what I've sort of been musing about today is just how passion plays a role in my life in particular, and how I can honor it and honor myself and honor others in ways that will almost take me out of the picture. How I can be passionate about something and share that with the world and let it go and just have it land wherever it lands, and not be tied into that, or not be worried about that, or just to create and let go. And that's kind of where I'm going to go with all of this. In the meantime, if something does touch you and you want to know more about it, then just ask me. And if I can explain it, I will. That's it. That's my musing for today. Have a great one, everyone.